All right, we are going to have Alshon Jeffery joining the show today. Legendary Chicago Bear, another legendary thing that's paired with the Chicago Bears.
It's Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. It's Bears season, and it's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite. Bears games that are incomplete without Miller Lite. This is a taste you can depend on. A great beer trusted by beer lovers for 50 years. Miller Lite is brewed for taste. Simply put, it just hits different. 96 calories and just 3.2 grams of carbs per 12 ounces. Miller Time is always a great time. The original light beer since 1975 and still iconic 50 years later. I can't wait to get down to Soldier at some point this year, even just to hang out in the South Lot.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for.
That's what it's for. You're drinking beer with the fellas in the South Lot and the ladies in the South Lot.
You can commiserate.
Yeah. Over misery.
Yes, and Miller Lite will be there as the star of the show. So I want those gold cans. I love the white cans. Miller Lite, it tastes great every time. So get your Miller Lite for tailgate season with the Bears. Miller Lite, the official beer partner of our Chicago Bears. Go to MillerLite.com/stretch to find delivery options near you. But this is Chicago. Any place that's selling beer is going to be selling Miller Lite. So you can get it anywhere. It's always Miller time in Chicago. So celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewer Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. And now, Dave, Alshon Jeffery.
Whoosh.
All right, welcome to the stretch. It's the interview episode. We are joined by one of our old favorite Bears, Alshon Jeffery. Alshon, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you guys, man. Big fan of the show. I appreciate you having me.
Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you. And it's good timing in a way because we are 12 hours after the Bears week 1 loss to Minnesota. You said you watched some of the game. Was that like a familiar nightmare at times, watching the Bears again? Because that's how it feels for us. It's like we're in this cycle we can't get out.
I feel like what I watched, I would say I seen the positive. I feel like it's something that we definitely can improve and like looking forward to. I mean, it's the first game. I feel like obviously it's ups and downs in the game. Got to stay the course. So I would say what I seen the first half of the first quarter, and I watched a little bit of the second half. I just feel that it's definitely. I like what I seen from the offense and also defensively. It's just some things that we just gotta improve on. But I overall I feel like we looking in the right, we going in the right direction. We just didn't get the result we wanted. So.
All right. Well, you know football infinitely better than I do. So if you're still a Caleb guy, then I guess that's a win. That makes me feel a little bit better because that's 18 games of him now. And I'm like, oh my God, this is not getting better. we're stuck again. We're stuck again. Your time with the Bears, it was one of the only enjoyable offenses I feel like we've seen, at least for parts of it. What was that transition like? And did you guys feel at times where like we have it going now, like we have it humming?
I would say my first year, I think we started like 8-1. So my rookie year, I was injured a little bit that year, but just watching the offense and how it was taking off and it was developing. So obviously we didn't make the playoffs. And I would say under Coach Trustman, we definitely had a lot of weapons that I feel that, we all talk about it sometimes looking back at it, we could have did more, we had more. But it definitely, I would say it was one of the most exciting offenses that I've ever been a part of, though.
Yeah, you had your big year was your second year, and I think you guys started off pretty good that year too, because it was you and there was still Brandon Marshall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Forte, Martellus Bennett, and Jay Cutler pulling the strings. Was that the year that Cutler got hurt, right?
I believe, and then
it was Josh McCown and Jay Cutler. What was it like playing with Jay? Like we're a fan of Jay here. Was Jay how was Jay as like a young wide receiver coming into the league?
I would say Jay was he was awesome to me. He was tough on you too as well. Like I will say that he definitely was tough on you. That's because he wanted the best out of you, and just to understand. But I feel like he gave me a lot of freedom just to be me and just play and just be myself. Just watching him and B. Marshall and Earl Bennett had chemistry, so I kind of learned a lot from those type of situations and things. And he gave me a lot of freedom, and even though he was tough on you, he still gave you a lot of freedom. He just wanted the best out of you and just play football.
Okay. And then McCown came in at times too. He was the quarterback's coach last night for Minnesota. How would you describe him as like a football mind, Josh McCown?
I'll say me and Josh played a lot of basketball together, so we used to talk about a lot of basketball terminology of just communicating, getting things done. So it was like it was good. It was both of those quarterbacks and both of those guys were awesome and communicated differently, but we always on the same page. So I would say with Josh, it was just more of just basketball terminology and stuff like that.
So you guys were playing ones?
We played ones. We played 5-on-5. We definitely
Okay.
we had some battles.
Who was the better player between you and Josh?
Josh can hoop though. I will give
Yeah.
him credit.
I've heard
I'm gonna let him tell the story about who won, but Josh can hoop though. So.
Okay.
I've heard rumors that your former teammate Robbie Gould could really fucking play basketball. Is that true?
I never played basketball with Robbie, so I'm not sure. I'm
He
pretty sure
plays at the Lifetime Fitness up in the north suburbs, and I guess he like throws down dunks and everything.
I could believe it. I could believe I could believe that he's pretty athletic.
Who was the best guy? Who was the best basketball player of your time in Chicago? If you're playing fives,
I would say it was either Josh. Julius Pepper was pretty strong.
yeah,
Julius,
he played at North Carolina. That's pretty good.
gotta give credit to him because
Yeah.
Martellus was pretty good too as well. So
Okay.
we had some battles though.
All right. I'm surprised to hear that. You never hear about like the football guys just playing fives in their downtime. So that's pretty funny. Speaking of college and your college time, I love Steve Spurrier. I've loved Steve Spurrier basically my whole life since I found out he existed. What was it like the recruiting process with him? How did that go? Was he involved in trying to get you to South Carolina?
I will say I'm not sure how much he really was involved. I feel like Coach Beamer, who's the head coach now, was the guy that I really talked to, and he always just communicated with me, whether it was with my parents, but he just stayed on me all the time and just always just kept it honest and being real with me. So that's kind of was the side effect with me going to South Carolina was Coach Shane Beamer. I'm not saying Coach Spurrier wasn't much involved, but Coach Beamer was my recruiter, so
Okay.
talk daily or every week.
Who else was in the running for you?
It was either between me and it was between South Carolina and Southern Cal. So it was either those, and
East
a little
Coast,
bit of
West Coast.
Tennessee. So,
I've heard the Tennessee story where they said if you go to South Carolina, you'll be pumping gas. Is there truth to that?
I would say it was some truth to that.
How'd that work out for them?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's all love. So it's everybody's. I mean, I hope everybody learned from that story and it all worked and blessings to everyone. So it's all love. No hard feelings towards anyone.
And you were at South Carolina in South Carolina's kind of golden era where they had Clowney and the game against Alabama. What we talked about Jay Cutler. What was Steven Garcia like as a quarterback?
We had some amazing times. I would say I know everybody here all the classic stories, but I would say that overall, like he was an awesome quarterback. I mean, a guy that was willing to do anything, lay it on the line for his teammates, and he was a competitor, ultimate competitor. Like I love him to death. That's still my brother. Like no matter what happens through the ups and downs, that's still my brother. And we had a lot of great times, a lot of great moments, and we continue to still have a great relationship.
Love that.
Beat Alabama.
I mean, that's one of the most memorable times. I would say this year, I say we had a great era, but I feel like I'm excited about this year with the Gamecocks got going on. So, let's just wait and see. It's a long season, so let's see.
They might have the next Bears quarterback.
That's up for you. We do have a great quarterback.
Yeah, Lenore Sellers is the truth.
I want to ask you this, and I'm not speaking specifically on Caleb Williams, even though the fan base is in meltdown mode about the game last night, but how soon did you know personally? It doesn't matter if it was Carson or Jay or any other quarterback that you've ever played with where it could be practice or a game where like in your head you're like, this guy doesn't have it. Can you watch it on TV and see it, or is there way more that goes into it than just like what you see in a game?
I mean, I feel like I feel like you put a quarterback in a situation when you don't have an O-line and protection, all those things matter because everybody have to do their job and give it some time because he's just in it right away. So I feel like around year 3 or 4, or some just get it faster than others because they have a lot of other factors where they got skilled players or the O-line or the coach make it more simple in the place and stuff like that. So I feel like just give it time because Caleb, he got a lot of greatness in him, a lot of great things. You can see the potential, but wins and losses really win and loss column. We not into like, I feel like so much of the stats of the flashiness because all that matters. We're trying to win the game. That's all that matters. And plus, being as a Bears fan and a former Bears player, it's been so long, so we expecting some greatness right away. I just feel like you just got to give it some time. But look at the little things is how they see progression from last year in the first 4 games, then this year. So and with the new offensive coordinator, that's how I would break it down and look at it like that.
All right, quick break. Football is back, and so is your chance to cash in like never before with DraftKings Pick 6, the official daily fantasy partner of the NFL. Your game day instincts can score you some real money fast. Here's the play. Just pick more or less on 2 or more player stats from breakout rookies to elite quarterbacks and unlock the upside every snap brings. The better your calls, the bigger your payouts. So there's no gimmicks, no convoluted rules, just you, your player reads, and a shot at big returns. We're on Pick 6. Everybody in this room is on Pick 6. Nate's doing it, or Tate's doing it rather. So it's a lot of fun. We're doing it all the time. So if you nail your picks and you're not just winning, you're stacking. Pick 6 rewards bold play with payouts beyond the minimum if you beat the field. And here's the kickoff bonus. New DraftKings customers get $50 in bonus picks with just a $5 entry on your first pick set. So get on that. You can use the promo code STRETCHPOD when you sign up to get that 50 for just playing just $5. You get those bonus picks. So make the call, ride the upside in partnership with DraftKings. Pick 6, the crown is yours. I also want to talk to you guys about Vuori. I'm wearing the joggers again. This is going to be my fall outfit the entire time. Vuori is incredibly versatile and comfortable, perfect for whatever your day brings. So I wore them to the office today. I'm going to be wearing them for the baseball challenge for Barstool After Dark tonight. So designed to look great beyond the gym, whether you're running errands, heading to the office, or meeting up with a friend. The core short is a short that started it all for Vuori. It's awesome. Soft, lightweight, 4-way stretch material. It moves with you, no restriction. They also have this breathable boxer brief liner for built-in comfort and support. So they have the store right there on Southport. I'm there quarterly getting myself prepared. So my fall lineup
depends on the season.
Depends on the season. My fall wardrobe is basically all Vuori now. So I'll be wearing these black joggers. I got a pair for basically every day.
What? I was going to say, are you wearing the same pants like every day because you wear them that often?
I mean, they're the same, not the exact same,
I know.
But
it's Vuori.
It's Vuori. So they're so comfortable. So Vuori is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they're offering 20% off your first purchase. So get yourself some of these, the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet, like I'm doing at vuori.com/stretch. That's VUORI.com/stretch. Exclusions do apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. And not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Again, go to vuori.com/stretch. Discover the versatility of Vuori clothing. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. I can't recommend Vuori enough. Get yourself some today.
Now, is there going to be a point in the season where we as a fan base look at it and say, this is not working, we have to make a change?
I believe that comes with everything sometimes, because the Green Bay Packers, the Detroit Lions, looking at the division, like everybody's still in the pack together and everybody's trying to get better and everybody is getting better. So I understand it comes to a point in time. I feel like, I don't know what the schedule is. I have to look at their schedule, but I would say probably
it's not great.
It's
very scary.
They got the Eagles, they got the Bengals, they have the Ravens, they have Packers twice.
I will be at that game when they play the Eagles. So
okay.
Do you consider yourself?
Yeah. Where's your loyalty these days?
Where is the loyalty? I saw you tweeting "Go Birds Go" and "Fly Eagles Fly" and all that stuff.
I mean, I'm 50-50, but I would say that I did win the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Yeah,
fair enough.
That puts it over the top for sure.
If
I could claim another team for loyalty, I would do it. I would pick a different team. And I do feel like as Bears fans, like we have been in this cycle of quarterbacks and coaches
GMs.
and drama and GMs going really back to your rookie year was the last year of Lovey, correct?
Right.
Okay. And then we were pretty excited year one of Mark Trestman. Everyone was feeling pretty good. And then year two of Mark Trestman seemed like it was an absolute shit show. What was it like being in the locker room where you hear all these stories of like coaches crying and he's addressing the team from like the back of the room? What was it as weird to be a part of it as it was reported through the media?
I mean, some of the stuff, everything in the media, I don't believe, so I can't really say. I never seen the coaches crying or anything. So up to
Okay.
last, so I, I feel like it was. They definitely was two different coaches, and I feel like Lovey already had a history and things that was built from the team, so that was like a different standpoint. And Coach Trustman,
Mm-hmm.
he was more of let the players be. Well, Coach Lovey had the same type of mentality, so I feel like they was kind of a little bit different stuff. One was defense, one was offensive coach. So
Yeah.
I can't really. Yeah, I feel like the media sometimes or certain things definitely stirs a lot of things in the pot, or it makes a lot of
Yeah.
teams definitely break apart or do things to teams. So
But you felt the culture in year two of Trestman was like, yeah, this is fine.
I mean, I would say that I'll just focus on the main thing of just like trying to stay healthy.
Yeah.
It's with the games how he's looking at over offense as an overall offense, like just controlling things that I can control or what we can control, or
Mhm.
just or just trying to win games. So
Yeah, do your own job. Focus on yourself kind of thing.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't focusing on myself. I just feel like just the little things, like
Okay.
as much as I can control.
Yeah.
And how? So say a season does go awry, like in professional football and professional sports as a whole, does it become just a like focus on me thing and do my job, or are you like? I don't want to say cracking the whip, but like, are you going up to Caleb Williams or Carson Wentz or Jay Cutler and being like, hey, how do we fix this? Or is it just like business as usual for most players?
I feel like first and foremost, we all got to look at ourselves. What are we doing? Like whether it's wins or losses. So it's controlling what you control. Whether it's, I mean, with you starting with you first, and then just communicating with your teammates. Like no hard feelings, just having that dialogue throughout the season, but before the season starts. Just like just focus on all the positive things, not the little things. Like just over time, let's just keep building, and eventually things will get better.
When you were getting ready to leave Chicago, did the Bears offer you? Were they trying to keep you?
Nah, they wasn't trying to keep me. I'm just,
Okay. So you then that's very disappointing to
Yeah.
hear. So because you were such a big part of those offenses that were humming along, and I guess they were maybe starting yet another rebuild. When you got to Philly, did you feel like you had landed in like heaven
when I got there,
in terms of football?
me and Brett Selleck always talk about all the time when I got there, and me and Torrey Smith, I said that, and OTAs, I knew that. I'm like, oh, it was different. Like I'm like, we gonna really win. We gonna do something special if not win the Super Bowl. Like I told Brett Sellers that this is a true story before the season started. I said we're gonna win the Super Bowl. I've been around being around the team and watching the O line and chemistry of how things was going. It was just different.
So was it different from like the coaches on down, or just like they just had this foundation? I'm
Like-
wondering if there was like a big cultural difference with the way things are in Chicago versus going to Philly, where it's like they're ready, like you said, like you show up in OTAs and you think they're winning the Super Bowl. So like, is there like a specific thing where like
organizational structure?
yeah,
So like yeah, definitely started from the head coach, Coach Peterson definitely set the standpoint. But us, we had veteran players like guys who already won. Well, a few guys who came from Super Bowl champion teams. So putting a bunch of veterans together with the young team, it was the right mesh. And they was more open to, I would say, Howie and them did a great job of being open into what the players input and everything from the top on down. Like so, it was a great mesh for everybody, and we all was in it together.
and was that like a thing you talked about? I know you said you just told the story with you and Brent Selleck, but was that like, hey, like we have like this is our year, like
palpable.
feel it.
I mean, I just being in the room, like the meetings from the temple of the first time we got there in OTAs, or I would say the first day of training camp kicked off. Our special team coach had everybody in there, and he kind of like told you what was your job and what you
Okay.
were supposed to do, no matter if it's the quarterback or whoever. Because most times we not all in those meetings, but from that day, he set the tempo of letting everybody know what you came here for and what you came to do. So it's like, okay, let's go get it done.
Did you guys have like when Wentz went down? Was there like an oh shit moment, or were you like, nah, we're gonna be fine with Nick Foles?
No, I feel like it wasn't that moment. It's Coach Peterson always preached, or we always said next man up. Because
Yeah.
if you look back at that year, we had the most injuries in the league, and we
Mm-hmm.
still won the Super Bowl. So it was always next man up. Like we was always prepared for whatever happened, whatever the situation. We got to keep the thing rolling and keep the main thing. The main thing is like let's not just try to make it so hard. Just make it simple. Like whatever the defense gives us, we're gonna take. Like we got to run
Mm-hmm.
the ball or pass the ball, but we also buying into setting the tempo of like each of us, all of it, being a receiver. We all want the ball, but we know this game we're gonna have to block or whatever the situation. Who's ever at quarterback or who's ever blocking, let's just control. We can control on offense. We wasn't so much worried about what the defense gonna do because eventually we practice against each other. We know that the defense gonna make a play just like they depended on us, but we control on the offense, and let's just go down and try to score and just try to take as much time off the clock, but also just play within the play. Like no matter if it take 20 play drives or it could be 3 play drives, we just made it as simple as possible, just keeping the main thing the main thing.
And then you guys went on that miracle run, and you get to the Super Bowl, and Philly had never won a Super Bowl before. Great sports town, and you're running into Tom Brady, and that was like one of the classic Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
What was like the vibe? What was like Coach Peterson and people saying leading into that game? Were you guys confident, or were you like kind of business as usual?
I mean, I feel like we was confident, but it was just business as usual. There's no other. It's like it was just like a normal game for us. There's no bigger game. I mean, it wasn't no. The game wasn't too big for us. Like we've been doing this all year, so it's no nowhere they're gonna stop us from our goal run. And we all told ourselves that we weren't coming for no second place trophy, and this team will never be the same. And Mr. Leary, I feel like he gave us a speech during that week that I feel like, oh yeah, it kind of took us over the top. Like it was definitely like one of those speeches that, yeah.
Really?
Like the miracle 1980 speech. Like, what was he saying?
I'm not gonna allude to all that. I feel like he'll just well, someday I'm sure he'll talk about that or they'll release that someday. But it was just one of those speeches that I feel like we all needed to hear, and they're like, oh, we gonna get the job done.
Did you feel it? Because like I think Tom Brady set the record for consecutive completions. Obviously, very high scoring game. Did you feel like we have to score every possession or we're going to lose? So was there like you guys had to be so locked in that game? Did you ever feel that like in real time? It's like we have to score.
I felt like when they went eventually got because I feel like the third quarter or the fourth quarter he threw it to Gronk almost every play. Like he
Yeah.
was just like, get it, let's just give it to Gronk and just make plays and come back. And when they came back and took the score, we was in the huddle. It was just one of those moments like, oh yeah, I think it was like 6 or 8 minutes left. We just knew that no matter where we was at, if we get the fourth down, we wasn't gonna punt the ball. No matter what, if it could have been 4 for 15, we just knew that we wasn't not trying to get them the ball to go back, get them the ball back. And I think we went for it like on 4th and 2, and we converted the first down to Ertz.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just kept building from there and just kept going because it's just like that's something that we've been doing all year. Like just going for it on fourth down, but also just believing in each other that we gonna make the play. Somebody's gonna make the play, and just let's just do our job.
All right, another quick break from talking to Alshon. I got to talk to you guys about my favorite winter activity and the best way to do it. It's skiing, and you got to do it with the Icon Pass. So forget the play of the day or the week. This is the play of the season. Go full send when it comes to more joy this winter with Icon Pass. Score access to 60-plus unique destinations worldwide. More mountains, more powder, more winds, more highlights from first chair to the last après cheer. It's starting at just $329 for an adult, which if you're a skier and you're trying to get a lift ticket that day, you're getting smoked by that. This having your Icon Pass for the full season it's the smartest pick you'll ever make. And with a payment plan, you can lock in today for as little as 0 down and 0 APR. Terms do apply. With Icon Pass, every day is game day. So rally the crew and plan now, and you can shred later. Everybody should be doing this. Get on the mountain. Your invitation to a winter of joy is here. Drop in on those 60-plus destinations worldwide with Icon Pass. Drop in at iconpass.com, ikonpass.com to buy your Icon Pass today. Again, that's ikonpass.com. Your ski season starts here. I also want to talk to you guys about Fox One. Fox One, you can stream your favorite live sports so you never miss those "did you see that" moments. That means Fox NFL Sundays are now on Fox One. This is the way to do it. this is the best streaming for football. So I have it. Dave has it. When you're on your couch, you got to have Fox One. So Fox One is built for live, edge-of-your-seat plays, jaw-dropping highlights, the kind of moments that make you shout in your living room like you're at the stadium. It's NFL Sundays, all streaming live, the way it was meant to be watched. It's also the best way to stay locked in on action, whether you're sweating a fantasy lineup, tracking a parlay, or just riding the chaos as it happens. That when those games start to get around 2:30, the fourth quarter, you got to have Fox One. So start your 7-day free trial today. Offers are subject to change. Go to Fox One for complete terms and conditions. 7-day free trial. Get yourself a game day trial, and go to fox1.com. Were you on the field for the Philly special?
Yeah, I was actually, I was on the field. That whole drive, I wasn't on the field because I was cramping up because I feel like I was too excited for the game. I just feel like I was just always I was ready for the moment. But I was on the field. I feel like they be trying to make complaints about that play. They said that I was off the ball, but I checked with the referee.
Then you're good.
Yeah,
If the ref says you're good, you're good.
I would say when I was in the huddle when we call a timeout, I was like, we all was in the huddle, and I was thinking like, damn, we might as well kick the field goal. Like, let's take the points. But we was in the huddle. I'm like, damn, what play that we gonna call? I feel like we done been calling all the perfect plays. Everything's been going well. And when we get in the huddle, he says Philly special. So I instantly like, oh shit, this shit gonna work. Because it was in man-to-man defense. I'm like, what? Because I didn't know what other play we was gonna call. But when he said that, I said, oh, this shit gonna work.
Oh, you knew right away, huh?
Because by then they wasn't in, they switched from being like, I guess, just matching from whoever's on the follow. Then Stephon Gilmore, me and him played together in college. He started following me. So that's when I knew, I'm like, oh, this shit gonna work. Like, they have no idea that we've been practicing that play, I feel like, for 2 months almost.
Yeah, and then it is probably one of the more iconic plays in Super Bowl history, that Philly special. So do you talk shit to Steph Gilmore about that?
Nah, I don't talk that.
I mean, you got him. You got him.
I mean, it's all love. I mean, I feel like he got we both got a Super Bowl. He won one the next year, so I feel like it's all good.
So you're even.
Yeah.
Do you still go back to South Carolina? Like, you involved? Like, now everything is about like this NIL and like you got to have the right alumni. Are you how involved are you with South Carolina, or are you just kind of watching from afar?
I just watch from afar, but I still talk to Coach Beamer from time to time. I go to some games. One of my little cousins, I went to the first game when we played Virginia Tech. One of my little cousins played wide receiver there. He's a true freshman there. And I'm going to go to a few games this year as well, some more games this year. So we have a pretty tough schedule this year. And October is going to be picking up. So,
do you think there is a more electric entrance or pregame than at South Carolina? Because when they drop that music and the lights go down, it's like that going to was it Lee Brice Stadium, right?
William Brice.
Yeah, that to me is like a bucket list place to go because it looks so insane pregame. Does that, like, how hyped up do you guys get when that's going on?
Yeah, 2001 is a special entrance.
Yeah.
Like, base, like, it's no place like that in the SEC, like South Carolina.
What was your favorite road stadium to play in the SEC?
Vanderbilt.
I would say we didn't see you. We didn't play at LSU when I was there.
Okay.
So I would probably have to say Florida. Or Georgia was pretty tough too, though.
Yeah.
We had some clouds there too, in between the hedges. That was pretty tough too. So Florida or Georgia they're up there.
Are people in the South getting sad that the Big Ten owns college football now? The Midwest is back.
They own what football? I mean, how many?
They own college football.
Yeah,
they own it.
When?
Right now,
When?
we're living in this era where the Midwest is back.
We got one championship, man.
Two in a row.
And the top two teams in the country right now. Bama's done. Bama stinks.
How long we have control? It's about time.
I mean, that's in the past.
We can share love. You right. We can share some love.
Yeah. So Alshon, you just answered my question. You seem a little rattled when I said that the Big Ten owns college football.
I just asked how many championships y'all won because I feel like everybody get tired of SEC winning. So that's why you had to develop a playoff system because we keep beating each other up. We got the best conference in America. So I'm not sure about the Big Ten, but I give them respect that.
Yeah.
If it wasn't the SEC, they definitely, both of those two conferences is definitely, I feel like, dominating college football.
They are the top two for sure.
Yeah. I would say those two leagues are definitely the NFL before the NFL.
Do you like the playoff format as a fan? Like, do you wish that they had that? Because you guys had some good teams. You would have probably been in it.
A few 10 game.
I think that we definitely would have won in the playoff system. I like the format. I just feel that they put it at 12. I feel like just put it at 14.
14? So same as the NFL then?
Yeah, just put it at 14.
Okay.
Give whoever the top two teams or however they do the bye week, just put it at 14. Because I feel like with Notre Dame not having a conference, kind of like puts it really at 11 because they's not in a conference. So it's kind of like you got 11 spots, if that makes sense.
No, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Notre Dame fan. I think they should be independent. It's tradition. They should just play a national schedule, play everybody. Do you look at the way the landscape is today with college football for the athletes and be like, man, I came along too early because I could have been making millions in college football?
Nah, I just feel that. Nah, I like the era I came in.
Okay.
Because I feel like these days it's so much like you got to deal with too many people, not even athletes, and the kids is not really wanting to work or play. They just feel about the money.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's just too much. Like it's no adversity. Like everybody's like you gotta like. I feel like Coach Nick Saban said it best. You got to deal with so many people to just only use. I just want to talk to the player.
Yeah.
You got to deal with auntie, cousins, your best friend, all that. That's too much.
Do you think you would have stayed at South Carolina if they had this transfer portal back
Yeah,
then?
I don't think I would have. Yeah, I wouldn't. It's no place like South Carolina. I'm telling you, we'll take transfer portal. So if you guys are watching, come on to the South Carolina.
I would love to go to a South Carolina game. So I might take you up on that.
Yeah, you might as well come on down there. Come to the Oklahoma-Alabama game this year.
All right. Or where are you playing Clemson this year? Is that a home or away?
It's a home game.
Yeah, maybe that's the one. Was that game? Did that game feel differently than the others?
Yeah, that's the game I definitely circle on the calendar. Yeah.
Were you there when they had the fight? When they had the big fight?
I wasn't there.
Okay, all right. 'Cause they've had a couple over the years. I couldn't remember what year it was.
Nah, I wasn't there. That was like early 2000s.
Okay, all right. I couldn't remember what year it was, but I that's like one of those low key rivalries that it doesn't get mentioned in like Alabama, Auburn, Ohio State, Michigan, but they fucking hate each other. It's like a real rivalry. And then what are you doing to occupy your time now? What have you been up to?
I'm just getting in this new space, man. I'm working on this new show called No Rules, No Playbook.
Okay.
Guys, definitely I'm gonna tune in, check it out.
Where can we find that? Is that a YouTube show?
I definitely will be on there. I'm gonna fill you guys more in off the air and
okay.
Beautiful.
I mean, you could plug it right now. Tell us where to go.
It's in the works. We still got it in the works, so it's coming soon.
Your Super Bowl speech. That's where I kind of want to wrap up. What was the story behind it? How'd you come up with it?
Which one?
In 2018.
Yeah, you guys had won the Super Bowl, and I feel like you had a very good speech where you walked out and you went, all right, I'm going to have these guys give my speech for me, and it was it was very, very funny. I don't know if you remember. That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I probably had a little bit too much alcohol.
A few cocktails. All right, so how awesome is it to be a part of a Super Bowl parade as a player?
Yeah,
especially for a city like Philly.
Yeah, that was pretty special, man. I couldn't imagine how many people showed up, but also just
millions.
Just showing up. That was something special. I couldn't imagine that. Like, I feel like I still just looking back at it, like it's still so surreal that it's crazy. And that's sports towns. They very passionate about a lot all day sports. So
yeah,
and like it's not even the men, it's the women and the little kids that's die hard from whatever age is from 50 years old to
5.
Now I say this in a good way. It might come off as a little uncouth, but I say it in a good way. Are they as big as scumbags as they come off as a fan base?
I would say they bleed anything that's Philly. So if you the other team, I would be cautious. I would say that. Yeah. I feel like that's what you want. Just if somebody comes to Chicago, that's what you would want. So I feel like that just goes with the territory that you know how passionate there is about their sports. So I mean, I appreciate it. I embrace it. I love it.
Oh yeah,
I
like it too.
I do too. And it's like I wish the Bears were better because I would love to have like kind of an organic rivalry with Philly. Like we had the double doink game.
Mm-hmm.
If the Bears had been able to maintain it, because Philly's been good this whole time, like I would love to hate Philly. I would love to hate them because they're like a worthy adversary where they would be fun to hate, like on the internet and at games and stuff. But
Similar vibes, yeah.
But we just suck, so it's just never going to happen.
Man, if you were a member of this team, Alshon, right now, and you open Twitter or the Tribune or whatever publication out there, it is meltdown mode after one game. It's meltdown mode.
I would say like during playing, you got the only thing you can change about it if you listening or you weren't about what I would say we on the show and everybody's talking or saying this and that. Only thing can change that is our play.
Yeah.
You can't control wins and losses, but can we play better as defense, offense, special teams? Can we keep playing and improving? Eventually we'll get wins. We can control that and try to change your mindset, or you could say that, oh, we changing, like they really getting better. So that's the only thing we can control. If I was on the team.
Do you guys, how much does like the noise from the media and the fan base actually bother players?
I mean, I feel like certain players it bothers, certain players it don't. Because like for me, I don't feel like it really bothered me too much because I knew I signed up for this since I was a little kid. So it already was public information that you gave the opportunity to somebody to talk about you no matter what, whether you was doing good or bad. You just got to keep going.
So you're saying if like you pulled up Twitter and someone was ripping on you for a soft tissue injury, like calling you soft tissue Alshon, that wouldn't get under your skin at all or nothing?
No, that's just something that I got to change. Like I can't change the way they feel. Is the reality of it, that's a fact. It's true. What am I doing to make change that to get better? Like you entitled to your opinion, like that ain't gonna change.
That's a good attitude.
Mm-hmm. It's the attitude you should have.
Yeah. It's funny to me that you're in media because you're doing media with us now. Because when you were a player, especially like there was that moment in the media days, you're just like you could just tell that you hated talking to the media, at least in that moment. Is this something that you're like kind of like more open to now, or is it like a bizarro world thing where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing media after all these years?
No, I just look at it just art, and I feel like just being on both sides of the players just got to understand that you got a job to do.
Yeah.
That personal, and some things do become personal with people, which I'm not here to decide. That's just only for you and that player, whoever you're reporting on, or the team.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just like I said, you got a job to do. So it's fair on both sides. Like you got the player, you got to change that mindset or that thought process about the media, but don't be so hard on yourself. So the only thing you can control is the controllable things, which is can you play well, can you stay healthy, and that's it. That's all you can do.
All right, well, Alshon, we really appreciate you jumping on. Next time you're in Chicago, we want to have you come through the office.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to play ones against you. We have full court basketball here at the office, so we'll get a little run going.
We did a 3-on-3 tournament a few months back, and Chief he goes by Chief. He hit a couple threes, and now he thinks he's good at basketball.
I'll send you the highlight tape.
I mean, I hope you stretch, man. I hope you're ready.
I don't stretch. I just show up.
You don't need to prepare when you're always ready.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you put some of that body armor water now.
Yeah, we'll be hydrated for sure. Yep. All right, Alshon. Well, thank you very much. You were a pleasure to watch here in Chicago, so it's great to talk to you after all these years. And we'll hope the offense gets going the way it was when you were here.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, hopefully, I would say around 8 to 10 games, let's do this again, so then we can go evaluate.
I like that.
I'm worried that if they start 0-4 and they have the bye, then that's going to be, we won't have to talk about Caleb Williams anymore. That might be on the bench.
We just got to keep going, man.
I'm having dark thoughts now. I was staring at the ceiling last night being like,
Alshon, this is how we take it as fans. I got home. I was in bed by like 1 or so, probably asleep by 1:30. At like 3 a.m., I woke up, and literally the first thing was, how did they lose that football game?
I think that, like I said, we got to rewatch the game, and I would say if I'm sitting down and watching with you guys and break it down in a different lens.
I would love to do that.
Teach me how to watch ball.
Yeah.
And know ball.
Because we are idiots.
Yeah.
We are idiots. So
I ain't saying your points could be valid and could give me a different point of view of how I should look at it too. So it goes both hand in hand.
well, we watch all the games live here too. I would love to have us sit down because Coach Gruden works for us now too. So I have you on one shoulder, Gruden on the other, and we'll all just watch the Bears together. You can explain to me how it's going so badly.
Coach Gruden is a football guru and definitely guru when it comes to the quarterback.
He's
so.
a savant.
Yeah. He's so funny, Alshon. He's like the funniest guy in the world.
He's the sweetest man ever.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we'll let you go. And I guess we'll see you maybe November, for a Bears little watch party here.
Sure, let's do that.
And one-on-one basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that.
All right. Thanks, Alshon.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a great week.